Hello from Adventure Island. Welcome to Disneyland. I'm going to take you along on a full day today at Disneyland for the 70th anniversary celebration to celebrate happy. We're starting here on Main Street. We're going to stop for a minute to watch the Straw Hatters, and then we're going to walk around, find some foods to try, watch some shows. We've got a lot to share with you, so stay tuned and let's get started. Activity. We are going to be here on Main Street where you're going to collect a ticket from Tilly. This is a commemorative 70th anniversary ticket that you do have to have a magic band to collect. Right here at Main Street Cinema, this is the first 70th anniversary activation. So we're going to take our magic band, come and visit Tilly here at Main Street Cinema, and we're going to get a commemorative park ticket. Awesome. So I'll have some fun facts to share with you about these park tickets later, but they are double-sided. So on the front, it is celebrating 70 magic years of Disneyland, and it says magic key holder because that's the type of ticket that I use. That actually changes based on what your magic band is linked to, and I'll show you some other options a little bit later. And then on the back, it actually references the Sherman Brothers, and the date down here, the number 12/05/1901, that is Walt Disney's birthday. So this ticket references a lot of really awesome things to have to do with Disney, Disney history, and Disneyland itself. So this is stop number 1. There are 5 total activations, so we're going to see all of those throughout the day. Let's go find some more. So now that we've seen the Straw Hatters, we got our first magic band commemorative park ticket, we're going to head over and try some foods. For our next food, we are heading into Tomorrowland where we are going to try the pretzel cart. Now, ride times are actually pretty short today at Disneyland, but we will not be doing a lot of rides because we're going to try to focus on the things that are here specifically for the 70th anniversary. So we will be focusing on things like the commemorative park tickets, new foods, cavalcades. Later tonight, we're going to do the World of Color Happiness dessert party. So that's kind of how we're going to organize our day to do the new fun stuff. Now in Tomorrowland, just across from the Star Trader store is where you're going to find the pretzel cart that has the specialty lemon chiffon pretzel. It's a cream cheese filled pretzel dipped in lemon flavored icing topped with crushed vanilla wafers. So over at the pretzel cart, we did grab that lemon chiffon pretzel, and I'm going to give you kind of a close-up look of that here, and then we're going to give it a try. So this is the lemon chiffon pretzel, and that does come topped with crushed vanilla wafers, which sounds delicious. And then the other thing I just needed for myself, this is a bottle topper. So it screws onto my Coke Zero bottle. It does come with a drink at time of purchase. It costs $16 for this marquee bottle topper, and it does light up. So the castle lights up. And on the back, there is a 70th anniversary of Disneyland icon. So that's what we got at the pretzel cart in Tomorrowland. We're going to give those a try. So this is a close-up view of the pretzel. It is actually a cream cheese filled pretzel, and then it has lemon on top and crushed vanilla wafers. It is time to try this pretzel, okay? This is definitely a knife and fork pretzel. It is really messy with that lemon sauce. You're definitely gonna wanna grab some silverware in order to eat this. And I did cut a little piece out so I can show you guys that that's what it looks like with the cream cheese filling. You do get quite a bit of that cream cheese filling, and I'm gonna give this a bite. I'm trying this with my friend Allison over here. She already had a bite and informs me that she loved it, so we're gonna see if we agree with her. One thing at a time. I'm gonna take That is so good.
I know, the lemon is so good. Not overly sweet, so good.
That is incredible. Oh my gosh. I love cream cheese pretzels, and this is just like a whole other level. 10 out of 10. We're gonna try a lot of food today, but I don't know if anything is gonna beat this. Honestly, so good. It is big though, so if you're only looking for a little snack, maybe share it with someone like I am with my bestie Allison over here from Magic Family Adventures. All right, on to our next adventure. See what I did there? It is now 1:30 and we are camped out, and the cavalcade is almost to us. Hi, Alex. Oh, cheers. That cavalcade was so cute, and it's actually the first time in more than 10 years that Duffy has been at Disneyland. And now it is time to grab another bite to eat. We are here at Galactic Grill where they have some fancy Parmesan garlic fries that we're gonna try. Next up, over at Galactic Grill, we tried the Space Place cottage fries, and I am honestly already not impressed. This is a small portion of fries for $10. For $2 more, for $11.99, I could have had chicken tenders and fries. Like, this is not enough for a meal, and it was barely a side. It does come with this ranch dressing, though, so my friend Alice and I are both gonna give these a try and let you know how they taste. But overall, even if they're incredible, this isn't worth $10. It's just too small of a portion for a few potatoes and some Parmesan cheese.
Look at how cute these 70th Coca-Cola. These are the water cups. Of course, you always get free water here at Disneyland, but I had to show you the 70th and the little logo that they have. So they have new water cups for the 70th. So first of all, stay hydrated. It's hot out.
It's really hot today, but okay, moving on. It's time to try. These are the Space Place cottage fries we showed you a second ago. So they do look pretty good. I love cottage fries. I'm just bummed at the portion size. Cream.
The ranch is the savior. Oh, it's a dill ranch.
All right, I'm gonna try one with the ranch.
Delicious. They are really, really good.
They are really good, but I would give it a higher score. Like, I'm probably only gonna give this a 6 just because I know how far $10 can get me. That pretzel we just got was $8.50. This is not $1.50 more than the pretzel, in my opinion. It's not as filling, it's just a side dish and you don't get that many fries. But I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10.
So I would say flavor-wise, like 9 out of 10. You know, I think the fries can be crispier, but like cost-wise, 5 out of 10. Like, I would not spend $10 on this normally, but because we're sharing it, because it's a treat and it does sound good, I wonder if there's a way that you can like upgrade your like French fries if you get like chicken tenders or get a burger or something like that, because I would pay the upgrade charge.
I'd say it's like a $2 to $3 French fry cost upgrade to like a burger or like chicken tenders. Like, this would be great, but for this, you know. Now, since we are already in Tomorrowland, we came over here by Autopia where there should be another Magic Band scanner to celebrate the 70th anniversary. These should be in all 5 original lands. And technically there is a scanner here in Tomorrowland just across from the entrance to Autopia, but unfortunately it has not started working yet for the 70th. So I'll show you what it looks like, but nobody's really sure what this Magic Band activation is going to do yet because it has not been active since the 70th started a few days ago. So this is the Magic Band scanner, Autopia Route 70 to celebrate 70 years. But unfortunately down here where you would scan your Magic Band says coming soon. So this is not currently working. Our next spot for food is here in Toontown at Cafe Daisy. So we are at Cafe Daisy. We mobile ordered our food here. It's going to be ready in just a couple of minutes. If you can mobile order anything here at the Disneyland Resort, I highly recommend it because it's just easy to mobile order. You order it on your phone and then it tells you what time to come. You click I'm here, they tell you when it's ready, you walk up and get it. And you can pay for it on your phone. You're not looking for your wallet. It's one of my favorite things about Disneyland Resort is using mobile order for food. So we actually just did get a notification that our food's ready, so we're going to go and pick that up. So here at Cafe Daisy, we are trying the Celebration Cold Brew. It is so cute. It has these little Mickey ears on it that are little chocolate pieces. It's got whipped cream and sprinkles on top. And I'm going to tell you exactly what is in this so I don't get it wrong. This is a Joffrey's Cold Brew with a vanilla cream syrup topped with whipped cream, chocolate medallions, and confetti sprinkles. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at the top of this drink. See all of those sprinkles. But this sounds really good. This is one of the best sounding cold brews that I've ordered in a long time, so hopefully it lives up to what it's supposed to taste like. So we did also grab the new Chicken Bacon Ranch Flop Over. So this has diced chicken, 2 kinds of cheese, plus ranch and bacon. give you a look on the inside of that. If you've never had a flop over at Cafe Daisy, they're really good. The portion size is big. You get protein for $11. I've been a fan of the flop overs here for a while. I especially like the pepperoni one. That's the one I normally get, but I'm excited that they have this new one available for the 70th. So we're gonna give that a try. I'm also gonna try that coffee and let you know what I think about both of these things.
We are gonna start with the bacon ranch flop over. Again, it is a good portion, it is a good size, it's a mobile order, so cheers. You have to cheers me.
This reminds me of a chicken bake from Costco.
It is like a chicken bake from Costco, but that's like a really good thing for me. I love chicken bake.
With more bacon though.
But there's so much flavor in this.
It's really good, but yeah, if you like the chicken bakes at Costco, this is gonna be your jam.
Yes.
Your kids like them. I love chicken bakes. I can eat them all day long. So this is really good. And
This is something I will definitely order again.
Yep.
I hope they keep it on the menu. I hope this just like becomes part of the menu.
Alright, I'm gonna put this down so we can try that coffee.
I'm gonna take a water break. Cleanse the palate.
That was smart.
I'm not recording on my phone.
So, I will tell you, I'm about to mess up how pretty this is, Allison, because the one thing I have learned with cold brews anywhere at Disneyland is that you have to mix them. They always separate. You can actually see there's like a pretty strong color separation. So if I stick the straw in there right now, all I'm gonna get is this like very dark coffee. So I'm gonna put the straw in. I'm gonna
syrup at the bottom too.
Yeah, I want to mix it. I want to make sure that I get the syrup and all that cream like mixed together before I try it. I don't need the whipped cream to necessarily be mixed in, but always give it a good stir.
I usually drink from the center of the cup too.
That's really good. It's really sweet, so I don't know if she's gonna like it, but I like my coffee really sweet, so I am a fan of this, but it is definitely a sweet coffee.
Oh, sprinklers are good. Okay, I'm gonna put my straw towards the middle to try to cut some of the sweetness from the bottoms. Whew. So it's non-alcoholic, but it tastes like a coffee with Baileys.
Does it? I didn't really get that vibe. It just tastes like a strong vanilla syrup. Like, it's sweet because there's a lot of vanilla syrup in it, and then if you add whipped cream and these chocolate things that are slowly melting into our drink.
It's so fun today.
Yeah, it's good. Tastes like Joffrey's with vanilla syrup, but it's really cute. And obviously, you know, since we're here trying all the cute foods, that sometimes it's worth it if you just want something cute to try. This is definitely one of those cute items to try.
Plus, it's fun. It's pretty basic, but it's cute.
Colorful.
Nice.
You know, it's better than just a plain coffee. So I still think I would get this again. It's not the first thing I would run to order, but I do highly recommend that flop over. You should definitely try that next time you're here at Disney. And now let's go find something else to try.
All right, there we go.
We're all done in Toontown. It's time to go and find our next touch point for our Magic Band, which is going to be in Fantasyland. Now in Fantasyland, you do not get a souvenir ticket, but there is a cool thing that happens when you scan your Magic Band, so we're going to go check that out. So now that we are in Fantasyland, let's go find those 70th anniversary Magic Band touch points. So if you are already inside Fantasyland and you are walking from Peter Pan or from the carousel towards the back of the castle, you're going to want to head like you're going to exit the castle and go to Main Street, but do not go down Main Street. I will show you once we get a little bit closer, but this one's a little bit tricky to find because it's sort of off the beaten path. So once you pass this sign for Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, you're going to want to turn right. So here's the back of the castle in Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. You're going to want to turn right in this direction and head towards the sign that says "This way to Frontierland." And in this tunnel, just past the "This way to Frontierland" sign, is where you're going to find those Magic Band touch points. All 5 of the Magic Band touch points here in Fantasyland. So you're going to scan your Magic Band one at a time. And it's going to open these individual windows, starting with Snow White. Sometimes you have to tap it a couple times. Wait for it to light up. This is for the teacups. And these are all original Disneyland attractions that were here 70 years ago in 1955. All right, for the third one, we have the carousel. I don't know which one is which. I'm guessing the green one is probably Peter Pan. And then there's one more original park attraction, which is Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Yay! So now we are in Frontierland and we're going to do some more Magic Band activations. And these ones you do get commemorative tickets. Now the thing that you need to remember here in Frontierland is that you need to scan your Magic Band at all 3 touch points. They all give you different park tickets, commemorative tickets for different Disneyland original park attractions. So we're gonna go scan our Magic Band there. If you're in Frontierland and you're looking for the spot, you need to look across the street from the shooting gallery in front of the store. So here in Frontierland, you need to scan your Magic Band at all 3 touch points. And when you scan, you're gonna hear the music from that attraction. You're gonna get a ticket from the noise that you're hearing. So we're gonna start here on the left, and we'll work our way around. And this is right outside Silver Spur Supplies, just across the street from the shooting gallery. And here in Frontierland, and at any of the places where you're going to get those commemorative tickets, you need to know that it is 1 ticket per Magic Band per day at each of these locations. So I'm only going to be able to scan my Magic Band here once. And you hear that? All aboard! This one's for the Disneyland Railroad. On the back it says Magic Key Holder, and then it also, you can hear the train going, and it again has December 5th, which is Walt Disney's birthday. So here at spot number 2. Alright, so for this one, this is the Golden Horseshoe Review. It has the house rules. Make sure to follow those. And then there is one more left over here. This one's for the Mark Twain. Here on the front you can see Mark Twain, and this actually has Disneyland's birthday on it more than once. So the number up here is 71755, that's July 17th, 1955. And down here it also specifically says July 17th, which is the official date that Disneyland opened in 1955. So lots of hidden gems on these tickets. Now there is only one more original park land that we need to go to get our 5th commemorative ticket. You get a bonus point on this video if you guess what that is before I tell you. I'll give you a second to think about it. Where have we been? Where are we going? You got it? Okay. The 5th original land that we need to go to is Adventureland. And over there we are going into the Jungle Cruise Boathouse area. And this is important, because what a lot of people do not know about Jungle Cruise is that when you become a Jungle Cruise skipper, you actually get sorted into one of 5 Jungle Cruise boat crews. And when you get your park ticket today, your commemorative park ticket, there are actually 5 different options that you can get. And those 5 options, whatever one you get, that is now your Jungle Cruise boat crew. Now we're going to take a close look at the lockers inside Jungle Cruise when we go to the boathouse locker area to collect our commemorative park ticket. When we're in there, I will show you the logos for all 5 Jungle Cruise boat crews that you can get assigned to when you scan your Magic Band to get your commemorative ticket. Now, when you get to the entrance of Jungle Cruise, instead of getting in line for the ride, you're going to want to go to the right and head towards the boathouse lockers. This is where you're going to pick up that commemorative ticket and get assigned your boat crew. Here's the Jungle Cruise. And just over here is the Magic Band scanner. I'm going to be given one of these 5 photos.
Oh, sounds like a monkey.
That's right. I am part of the pack. That's the boat crew that I was assigned to, and there are these 5 different options that you could get. So now we're going to take a very detailed look at these tickets, because there's a lot of things we need to know with these tickets that you can collect at Disneyland. First of all, we're going to take a look at what the ticket can say based on what your Magic Band is linked to. So on the front of multiple tickets, it can say that you are a valued Magic Key Holder. That is one option. But it can also say that you are a DVC member. And there is 2 more options. I have one of them here. And there's also one, if you have a regular park ticket, it will say our 70th anniversary guest, our special 70th anniversary guest. And there is one other ticket option, which is actually for Club 33. I'm not lucky enough to have a Club 33 ticket, but I do have these three just to give you an idea that based on what your Magic Band is linked to, what kind of park ticket, your ticket may look different. Now, I was lucky enough here at Jungle Cruise to get a hold of all 5 tickets, all 5 boat crews that you can be part of. So I will show you these one at a time. First up here, we have the Upstream Society. There's also Avis Raris. Number 3 is going to be Banana Troop 5571. So even though the logo just says 5571, the actual boat crew name is Banana Troop 5571. And that's actually really cool because if you don't know, 1955 is when Disneyland opened. 1971 is when Disney World opened their Jungle Cruise ride. So 5571 is a reference to both Disney parks on the opposite coast. Now for ticket number 4, we have the Pack. And for ticket number 5 here, this is the last boat crew. It is for the Boat Crashers Union, but remember they don't actually crash the boats. That's just the name of their union. Now I'm going to show you all 5 tickets that we got front and back and point out some very cool Easter eggs. So we're going to start with the Jungle Cruise one that we were just looking at. So this is commemorative park ticket number 1. On the front has the Jungle Cruise logo. On the back has the group that you're assigned to. But some other things you want to pay attention to. 1911, from the story of Jungle Cruise, that is the year that the Jungle Navigation Company was founded. So that is a reference to Jungle Cruise. And then some other things to look at here on the back is that it has 70 years stamped on it. And they do say that you're traveling along the Mekong Maiden, which is the name of one of the Jungle Cruise boats that's here on the Jungle Cruise. And it says admit 1 for the VIP tour on the world famous Jungle Cruise. And the bottom of all of these tickets is going to have all of the original 5 parks that we went to scan our Magic Bands. Even though Tomorrowland wasn't working, all 5 of those lands are still listed here on the bottom. And then over here, again, it actually has the date as the number of this ticket. This is the date that Disneyland opened. It's just a little bit backwards. It's basically the European style of a date. So it starts with 55. And then it says 550717. That stands for 1955, July 17th, the day that Disneyland opened. So lots of Easter eggs on this ticket. Now, we're gonna go and look at the other tickets, find more Easter eggs. Starting, this is the Main Street ticket that we got from Tilly. Now, on the front of this ticket, this number here is not a date regarding Disneyland. However, it is Walt Disney's birthday. So Walt Disney was born on December 5th, 1901. So his birthday is the number that is on this park ticket. It also says that this ticket is a tribute to the Sherman Brothers, who, if you don't know, did a lot of the original music for Disneyland. So when you're getting a ticket that says admit 1 to the cinema and referencing the Sherman Brothers, who you're hearing constantly while you're here inside Disneyland. And again, it has all 5 of those original lands and the 70th anniversary logo. Now, let's take a look at those 3 tickets that we got over in Frontierland across from the shooting gallery. We're going to start here with the Mark Twain. For the Mark Twain, there are lots of references to Disneyland's birthday. There are no references on the front here except for the number 70. But on the back, right away, we're going to see here 71755, July 17th, 1955. It's a number that we're seeing in different ways on all these park tickets. Also, July 17th is spelled out right there. So again, Disneyland's birthday. And then down here on the bottom, all 5 of those original lands that were part of Disneyland when it opened 70 years ago. Now, let's look at the Golden Horseshoe. This one does not have a lot of Easter eggs on it, but it does have some pretty funny house rules, so we'll take a look at that. No spitting, no cussing, no drinking, no gambling, no shooting, and wipe your boots. All right, one left, and our very last one that we're gonna take a look at is for the Disneyland Railroad, one of my favorite attractions here at Disneyland. This has a lot of cool references too, so let's take a look. Starting with enjoy a Grand Central Tour on the Disneyland Railroad. If you don't know, when you're riding the Disneyland Railroad, a Grand Central Tour is what it's called. You start at Main Street and go all the way back around to Main Street. You gotta go all the way around to have a Grand Central Tour. And then there are some more notes that we wanna take a look at on the back. Like here where it says December 5th, again, that is Walt Disney's birthday. And again, magic key holder. And then down here, all 5 original lands. So I hope that helps. I hope that you have a Magic Band and you're gonna come here to Disneyland and get all of these tickets and check out how awesome they are. This is such a cool, historical, fun souvenir that you can grab for free at Disneyland as long as you have a Magic Band. The only thing you need to keep note of is that you can only use these once per day per Magic Band scanner if it's issuing you a ticket. So when you go to that Magic Band scanner, I've been here several different days in a row. That's why I have multiple tickets. I've also been here with different groups of people who have been kind of trading around. But you do get 1 ticket per day at each of the Magic Band scanners. And let me know in the comments what Jungle Cruise boat crew you're a part of. That was so cool. All right, so now we have all the tickets. We've explained all the tickets. We're gonna take a little break from Disneyland and head over to California Adventure because there's a really cute new show there that we wanna go and check out. Luckily, we had some pretty good timing and there's actually not long lines right now to get into California Adventure, which is great because the show that we're trying to go to starts in just a few minutes. We made it to California Adventure just in time for the 4 o'clock performance of the Disney Junior show, which is now called Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live. This show just debuted last Friday to celebrate 70 years at Disneyland. It's over here at California Adventure. If you have little kids especially, this is a great show.
So please move into the space and make room for others. Our party will be starting real soon.
Now that we found all of our friends, let's get this party started. And now, here he is, everybody, our good pal, Goofy.
Daisy! It's lovely to be here, at last!
And of course, Pluto. And now, all here together.
This is the perfect time, this is the place. Me and my friends are so excited. Alright, okay. Our hands high, up in space. Feel all the magic in the air. It's time to celebrate. Right through the trouble with the bubbles, we're smart. We rock the light, we're not afraid of the dark. Nothing can stop us now. We climb the mountain and we go to the stone. Now we can party in the party some more. Everybody all together now. Get up, get started. The party is here at the Clubhouse. We're with Mickey Mouse. That's me. There's nothing better than we're together. We'll say it loud. Let me hear you now. Sing, oh, oh. I wanna hear you scream it out. Oh, oh. It's a party at the Clubhouse. Oh, oh.
All your favorite friends are there.
Oh, oh, let's go, go, yeah! Alright, everybody, repeat after me. Go Mickey, go Minnie, go Goofy, go Daisy, go Pluto, now make some noise! Nothing can stop us now. Now we can party in the party some more. Everybody all together now. Get up, get started. The party is here at the Clubhouse. We're with Mickey Mouse. There's nothing better than we're together. We'll say it loud. Let me hear you now. Sing, oh, oh. I wanna hear you sing it out. Oh, oh. It's a party at the Clubhouse. Oh, oh. All your favorite friends are there. Oh, oh. Let's go, go, yeah. Oh, the hot dog dance! Come on, you all know this one. Sing and dance with us.
Our next stop is here at Schmoozes, where we have mobile ordered the Celebration Mickey Waffles. So from Schmoozes, we did get these Mickey Celebration Waffles. So I'm gonna read you exactly what they are, but they are confetti waffles. They do have a filling, and then they have this strawberry whipped cream. The only thing I'll say about these before I try them is while I love how cute the sprinkles are, these little pearl-shaped sprinkles are usually really hard to actually bite into, so we'll see if that's the case. These were, I think, $10 or $11. So again, they're pretty small waffles to be paying $10 or $11 for, but that is pretty standard Mickey waffle prices, and at least they're cute. So let's give these a try. So I'm eating waffle number 2. My friend just tried waffle number 1 and they got all over her. So these are filled with a very loose filling and there's a whipped cream you can add to it if you want. So you need to be careful when you're eating these. I assume it's gonna attack me in the same way I just attacked her.
Good way.
And I'm trying to avoid the sprinkle situation.
Oh yeah. I almost broke my teeth on a couple of sprinkles. Ow! Right there.
Okay, mine didn't come from me the way it did for her.
Oh my god.
So there's definitely some sort of kind of wet strawberry filling. Oh my gosh, my friend just showed me hers and it is all over her dress, the filling that was... Hey, come over here, Allison. Show us your dress. So mine does not have as much filling. Oh, but you can actually see in the bottom there, the filling, and it like attacked Allison's dress. So there is now, whatever filling was in this waffle, the other waffle is now all down the front of her dress. So be careful. Make sure, you know, like I always tell my kids, like eat over your plate, not over your lap.
I swear to God, I was eating over my plate.
I actually think they taste pretty good though.
Clean up my shirt.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet. I like them. They have a pretty strong strawberry flavor. I don't think they need quite as much filling in them as Allison's had, but I would definitely order these again, and they're cute. I like the sprinkles and the confetti look of it, so. This isn't a hard no, it's also not my favorite thing that I've had today. And we still have a lot more food to try and a lot more things to do here at California Adventure, so stay tuned. Next up, it's time for the Better Together Parade at California Adventure.
Go find out for me, will ya?
That was the Better Together Parade at California Adventure. That is actually not a new parade. That is a returning parade that debuted last year for Pixar Fest at California Adventure. We are now done in California Adventure for a little while. We're gonna head over and do some things at Disneyland. But we will be back to California Adventure later tonight because one of the things we are most excited for today is that we have a reservation for the World of Color dessert party later tonight at 10:15. So we will be showing you guys everything that is about in a few hours. So here at Disneyland, we are on Main Street and we want to meet some characters. So right now the characters' lines have all been capped for a few minutes. So if that happens to you and you know that the characters are going to come back out again soon, you can actually ask the character attendants, they're all very friendly, when the next time a character will come out. So Mickey and Goofy and maybe a couple other characters are going to come out in about 5 minutes, and they come out here on Main Street to the right of the Mad Hatter. So over here, this is the Mad Hatter shop. And then just to the left of that, if you're looking at the shop, or to the right of where I'm standing now, you will see a little door that says cast members only, and that is where the characters come in and out. So we're gonna hang out there for a few minutes, see which characters come out, and go say hi to a few of them. So here where it says livery, service, and stable, you can see Mickey's out right there. This door over here to the right of that is where characters come in and out to meet guests here on Main Street. So here at Disneyland, we are on Main Street and we want to meet some characters. So right now the characters' lines have all been capped for a few minutes. So if that happens to you and you know that the characters are going to come back out again soon, you can actually ask the character attendants, they're all very friendly, when the next time a character will come out. So Mickey and Goofy and maybe a couple other characters are going to come out in about 5 minutes, and they come out here on Main Street to the right of the Mad Hatter. So over here, this is the Mad Hatter shop. And then just to the left of that, if you're looking at the shop, or to the right of where I'm standing now, you will see a little door that says cast members only, and that is where the characters come in and out. So we're gonna hang out there for a few minutes, see which characters come out, and go say hi to a few of them. So here where it says livery, service, and stable, you can see Mickey's out right there. This door over here to the right of that is where characters come in and out to meet guests here on Main Street. All right, I can see Goofy back there. He's about to come out. Oh, he's hiding from us. He's covering. Oh. Hi, Goofy. Oh, I love your outfit. All right, let's follow Goofy and take a picture with him.
We love Goofy. Look at his high top. Will you just comment on his high top?
I know, Goofy's shoes are so cool. All right, we're gonna follow Goofy to his picture spot and say hey. So usually when the characters come out, you just sort of follow them till they find a spot that they wanna stop and take photos in. Then you can jump in and say hey real fast.
All right, 1, 2, 3, cheese.
Love Minnie? I love Minnie too. Oh, yes. Oh. I won't tell anybody. That's okay. I'm a good secret keeper. Okay.
Alright. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3.
We have had basically perfect timing here on Main Street, meeting those characters as they walk out of that cast member door that I showed you. We met Mickey and Goofy, and now we're gonna meet Daisy before we go and find something else fun to do here at Disneyland. Hi, Daisy. You look amazing.
Oh my goodness.
I love it. Oh yes. Oh, perfect.
So fabulous, girl.
So fabulous. Yes. All right.
It's a girls' day.
Oh, I see Minnie Mouse.
We're going to be right up against
Yes. Hi, Minnie. You look amazing. I love it. Beautiful. Oh, you're so twirly. I love it. And we even got to see Minnie Mouse in her 70th anniversary outfit. There's so many characters right now. It's about 6 p.m. on Main Street and so many characters are out and about.
Oh my goodness,
Do you have something on for the 70th?
We've got our fancy new collar with a beautiful Disney-fied P for Pluto.
I love it.
Yes.
Perfect.
P for perfect.
Pluto.
So
Amazing.
cute.
Oh.
She's so sturdy. I know we're right next to the train. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Awesome.
Okay. Next up, we are here at Red Rose Tavern and we are trying the 70th stuff. If you're familiar with the dessert, the gray stuff here at Red Rose Tavern, it's very similar, just a lot more colorful, and it has an edible candle on top. The exact details of this is that it is a shortbread cookie. It has a cookies and cream cake with fresh raspberries and raspberry jam, and then it has a white chocolate mousse, that's its outside part, and lots of colored sprinkles. So it is very colorful and fun. One of the best parts about trying these foods today is having 2 people to try them, because then we can try twice as many things because we're sharing. So we're gonna give the 70th stuff a try. So, oh, it's really soft, that's good. Cookie on, oh, actually the cookie on the bottom is pretty soft too. It's not as like rock hard graham cracker like as I thought it was gonna be to get through. So
this is
have
what
a
we're
bite of
trying.
that, and then that's what it looks like on the inside.
Cheers.
That cookie is really good. It's more like cake.
This is like a cheesecake.
Yeah.
This is more like a cheesecake, so it's not like super whipped creamy.
It's also not super sweet, which I like. So,
All right, I'm gonna
This
go
is
with,
good.
I'm gonna try to get the raspberry.
I want to try to get the cake. Is there a cake part down there? I want to try to get. The
Oh,
cake
you
part.
didn't get the.
No, I only got the cookie part.
What? It's not a raspberry. It's an Oreo.
Well, yeah, they said it's cookies and cream cake, and then there's like a raspberry filling.
Okay, well I haven't gotten to the raspberry yet, but here. See?
Oh, there is like a whole Oreo in there. Okay, I want to show that. So it is like a whole Oreo. There's like a whole Oreo like inside, just like cooked into this thing. Actually, have to get your fork down through the Oreo.
This is actually really.
Oh, there's the raspberry.
Really good.
It's like there's not a lot, but it's like on the inside there. I'll give you that.
Here. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the raspberry.
Oh!
I found it.
Woo! This is really good. I have to say my favorite thing I've had today is still that lemon chiffon pretzel, which funny enough was the first thing we tried, well, after Jolly Holiday, which was one of the first things that we tried. But yeah, this is so good.
I actually really, really like this. I really like it. So I have the raspberry and the jam. Do you want some of that? Because
No.
it came out the whole thing.
No,
the
you
jam
just
is on the inside.
You just have that part. There's like
Okay.
a little tiny bit here. I'll try.
Okay. Cheers.
Yeah. It says it's a cookies and cream cake, but honestly, it just looks like an actual cookie in there. Yeah, it's good. This is definitely something I think is worth your money and your effort here at Disneyland.
Yeah, it's only $7.
Yeah,
Totally worth it.
I love that. So we're getting pretty close to being done with the foods that we want to try, but there are 2 more foods that we want to try here at Disneyland. But right now we are heading to Refreshment Corner on Main Street to try a savory item. We are eating over at Plaza Inn because we did grab one dessert at Plaza Inn, and honestly there's just more tables available over here. It's pretty crowded on Main Street right now while everybody is getting ready for Paint the Night. But over at Refreshment Corner we did mobile order this, and it looks awesome. This is a bread bowl that has mac and cheese in it, and then it's topped with barbecue sauce and pulled pork, and it looks like a Mickey head. So I'll give you a video close-up of what this looks like as well. But this is definitely I think the most appetizing savory food that we've gotten yet today. So I'm very excited to try this and see if it's good. I do like that they made it look like a Mickey head. And then we're also gonna try this 7-layer cake here at Plaza Inn. So from Refreshment Corner is where we got this cute Mickey head bread bowl, and this has mac and cheese, and then it's topped with that barbecue pulled pork. And then we also got from Plaza Inn, this is a 7-layer celebration cake, and this has pound cake, cherry compote, vanilla bean white chocolate mousse, lemon curd pastry cream, and it's covered with a white chocolate ganache buttercream. So there are so many layers and a lot of flavors in this cake. And this looks incredible. This is the most appetizing savory dish that we've had all day.
We have gotten this. This is the pulled pork mac and cheese and a bread bowl mac and cheese topped with pineapple barbecue pulled pork and a sourdough bread bowl. And this is from Refreshment Corner, and I mobile ordered it. I'm really excited for this. It smells delicious. Like, this is gonna be amazing. And then second, we got over here at the Plaza Inn, we got the 70th celebration cake. There are layers of pound cake, cherry compote, confetti cake, vanilla bean, white chocolate mousse, and lemon curd pastry cream covered with a white chocolate ganache buttercream. My goodness, that is a lot of stuff. So we're gonna save the sweet for second, and we're gonna be eating this barbecue pulled pork first because it looks amazing.
I know, and Allison did try to eat the cake first. She wanted her dessert first, but I want to try the savory food first. And also I'm a little concerned because we did just get this from over at Refreshment Corner, and when I touch the side of it, the meat feels cold. I'm hoping it's just like the one piece on the side of the bread bowl, and I really hope that this is not cold food, but we're about to find out. We're gonna eat it with a piece of this bread, which
We're gonna start with the pulled pork first because the mac and cheese is pretty deep in there, which is good because it means that it has a good amount of portion of the pulled pork. So
there is a lot of pulled pork on the top. It's not cold, so that is good.
it's really good. Gotta get into the mac and cheese.
It's really sweet. I don't taste pineapple, but it is sweet. You might have to get to like a certain part of it to taste the pineapple. But
Mac and cheese.
all right, yes. Oh, I like this kind of mac and cheese with like the twisted noodles.
The spiral. So they do usually have bread bowls there all year round, and they usually have the mac and cheese. So the pulled pork on top of it is what is like the new thing. So, but I do love it because it's a good price and it has a lot of food.
The pulled pork is my favorite part of this dish. I just, in general, am not usually a huge mac and cheese fan, but I do think this is good mac and cheese, and I think that the pulled pork is delicious.
I would order this again, and I think my kids would love it too.
All right, I'm gonna give up this bread a try. I'm not gonna lie, the bread feels a little bit stale. It doesn't feel like a little bit crunchy to you, like when you touch it. It doesn't feel soft like the bread bowls over in the wharf that I'm used to from Bodine's, because these are not the Bodine's bread bowls over here, so it's not the same bread that you're making, but it's delicious. I think the bread's a little stale. I think the stuff inside the bread bowl is really good. I would order it again just to eat that, but try the bread. You don't think the bread tastes a little like day-old bread?
It could be. Sourdough bread gets really hard really fast, though. Usually the cover of it is pretty hard.
Yeah.
I still think the actual flavor of it, though, of the everything, is really good, and it's a good portion.
It's better if you eat the other stuff on top of it, and you're not just tasting the day-old bread. So our overall thoughts after finishing that bread bowl is that it is like a 7 out of 10. The pulled pork and the mac and cheese are so good, like top notch. But unfortunately, it is like eating day-old bread. Like, it is pretty rock hard, the bread. I don't know if they're like carving it out somewhere else and it's like drying up or whatever, but it's a bummer. I would honestly still order it because the filling was so good, but it would obviously be better if the bread bowl was like more appetizing. But anyway,
It could just be a bad batch. Honestly.
It's true.
It could just be a bad batch, but the actual like mac and cheese and the pulled pork, those are good. So hoping that it was just us that we got the really
like a
kind of
bad batch. And to be honest, that happens sometimes at Disney. Like I've ordered things on different occasions at Disney, and some days it's a 10, and some days it's a 4. Like sometimes the temperature's off, sometimes the bread is stale. Like you know what happens? They have to make a lot of food at Disney, so keep that in mind. But now we do have something to take the taste of stale bread out of my mouth. So we are gonna eat this 7-layer cake. This part in the middle that looks like Jell-O, that's the cherry part, and then there's lemon up here, and another layer of fruity something or other down there. So let's give that a try.
It's all cuteness.
It's all cute. Oh yeah, on the back of it's really cute too. Look at all the cute little celebration dots. We've had so many colorful desserts today.
How much is this?
$7.29, I think, $7.49.
Yeah.
This cake slice is really reasonably priced, and it's a pretty decent sized cake slice. My top pick is still the $8.50 pretzel. Well, I have to try the cake slice, but I still really loved that pretzel. I'm going to keep going back to that pretzel.
And the 70 stuff was really good too.
Yeah.
I thought
the stuff at Cafe Daisy was really good.
So here is the bite. I try to get all the layers. They kind of fell apart, so
Yeah.
$7.29.
What makes it kind of hard to get all the layers, honestly, is this kind of like cherry compote sort of jelly filling. So like when you put your fork down, it kind of stops your fork from going.
It's good. I'm getting a little bit of the cherry, a little bit of the lemon. Not overly sweet because it is a pound cake.
I love this cake.
It is good. It's not.
I'm not a huge fan of like regular buttercream, so like the chocolate ganache buttercream, which is making it really like kind of a harder buttercream, like for me that is really working, and it's not as sweet as like a normal buttercream.
Second bite was better.
And the jelly filling like really gives it like another texture, which I feel like any cake that has a little bit of texture somewhere in it, like that's a good thing for me.
Yep. Delicious. I would say, yeah, get this. It's not. I love the lemon. The lemon always cuts the sugar for me. So.
And we have a thing going here with lemon. We're just like, if Disney just makes half of their desserts out of lemon, we will love them all. Right. More things to try very soon. Now it is time to park hop over to California Adventure, which is honestly a really good idea at this point of night. If you're not going to stay and watch Paint the Night, you should probably leave Disneyland and go to California Adventure or go ride some rides, but stay off of Main Street, because Main Street is packed right now with crowds and crowds of people who are lined up waiting for Paint the Night. At around 6:30 to 6:45, the crowds come out 2 hours before the parade, and that's when everybody starts crowding around to get a good view of Paint the Night. It is an incredible parade. I highly recommend watching it and lining up to get a spot a couple hours early, or watching the fireworks and getting a spot right after the fireworks for the second parade. We are going to come back a little bit later and try to catch the second parade if we can, but we have World of Color dessert party tonight, so we will not be doing this first parade. Okay, so we are now over in California Adventure, and in just a few minutes there's actually going to be a pretty cool projection show that happens here at Carthay Circle. So we're going to stop and watch that, and then it's going to be time to go and check in for our World of Color dining package. Also, it's a lot more work than people realize. Like everybody thinks that, oh, I just spend my life and
Please join us as we invite our good friend Tinkerbell to help us celebrate Disneyland's 70th anniversary with a little touch of magic.
cute. It is actually something that is not listed on the Disneyland app. It is just something you kind of have to know about. It starts every night at 8:30 p.m. and then it happens every 30 minutes until park close. So if the park closes at 10, you'll get it at 8:30, at 9:30, and at 10 o'clock. So keep that in mind if you want to see that cool projection show on Carthay Circle. So right now it is 8:45. We are right here in line with Mike and Matt. And then to check in, you're gonna walk all the way to the front of the line in here. Even though it says that you don't check in till 9:15, it's only 8:45 and there's a lot of people in line to check in. You're gonna walk up here to this cast member, and this is where you will check in and give them your name and reservation number to check in for that World of Color dessert party. So we are now all checked in for our dessert party. So the way it works is you go up to the cast member at the front of the line and they give you 2 wristbands. They also tell you that you're gonna go line up in another area until you get taken over about 20 minutes before the show starts. But even though they're moving you to another line to line up, you do not have to worry about going and like trying to find a table, because your table is actually assigned to you from the cast member at check-in. So when you go to check-in, they're gonna ask you if you want a high top or a low top. Totally up to you what your preference is. The lower tables are going to be in front of you. The higher tables are going to be kind of in the back row, but those higher tables have a little bit more of like an overall view of World of Color. And if you've never seen World of Color, it's a very wide show. So I personally picked the back row because I think that's going to give me a better view. And I asked the cast member if I could just do a back row somewhere close to the middle. And so that's what they assigned me. But I won't actually obviously see my table till we go over and get all the way checked in. But we do have these 2 wristbands, so we're going to put these on, and then I will show you what our view looks like when we head over and actually get to sit at our table. One other thing, they are shared tables. I believe every table is basically made for 4 people. Since we only have a group of 2 people, we will be seated with another group. Hopefully they're really cool. We're gonna find out in a few minutes. So we're gonna go stand in that secondary line, and then we'll show you our table when we make our way over to the World of Color viewing area. Okay, so our line is moving. So we were lined up right by where you would go up the ramp for Grizzly River Rapids. But now our group is being moved. They're moving us 60 people at a time into the World of Color viewing area. We are in the first group that's getting moved. So we're following, it's hard to see up there, but there's a cast member holding a purple light up wand, and she's taking us over to the World of Color viewing area. And then, yes, we were told that you get 2 alcohol beverages with this package, and you need to order them right away, because once the show starts, you cannot place any more orders. But this package does come with soda and water and alcohol beverages. So keep that in mind when you're here while we follow this crowd over to the World of Color viewing area and get assigned our table, a place at our table. Yeah.
That's a huge line.
I know, I'd be interested to find out exactly how many people they allow to do this package every night, because there are a lot of people in line. And like I said, it is a shared table, so we will be sitting with another group. So here's Little Mermaid. That is the viewing area just in front of us where it says Pixar Pier, and there is the Pixar Palaround, also known as the Mickey's Fun Wheel. So we are heading into the dessert party area. Yeah. So, and then we will see where our table is and how it goes from here. Yes. I'm very excited to see where we're placed once we make it in there. Took about 2 minutes to walk over here with the rest of the World of Color dessert party crowd. All right, so now we are moving in, and the servers are taking us a couple people at a time to be seated over here where people are walking back and forth in front of this area with the white chairs. That is where the World of Color dessert party area is. So now we have made it over here to where all of the wonderful servers are for World of Color, and then they're gonna give us our table number and we will go and find our spots. All right, so, okay, I'll watch my step. All right, so we are at table 14. Table 14. Okay, to the left. Okay.
Have you done a World of Color dessert party before?
No, I have not done a World of Color dessert party before.
It's really fun.
Okay. I am excited to do it though. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we are.
Seats 1 and 2 here.
Okay, so seats 1 and 2, table 14. Our box has arrived and we need to open it and make sure that there is a pin inside. So our view here at table 14 is actually a little bit off to the left, but it is a big wide show. So I think we're still gonna be totally fine to show you guys the show. And now we're gonna take a look at what we get. So we got this World of Color Happiness box, and that comes with a bunch of treats, and it also comes with a mystery pin. So we're gonna show you what's in this box, and then we are going to do our mystery pin opening as well. So I'm gonna read off of my email exactly what's in this box, and we'll do kind of a close-up video of each of these things. Let me pull up my dessert party. Please hold.
This is the little thing that went on the front of it.
So, for the World of Color dessert party, what's in this box is artisan charcuterie and cheeses with seasonal jam and crackers.
So that's the side.
Assorted freeze-dried fruit. World of Color themed fruity cream macarons. A mini cupcake topped with filled cookie crisps. A white chocolate drizzled fruity crisp Rice Krispie treat. A zesty lemon cake with candied citrus wedge, unlimited Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, and bottled water, plus coffee, tea, and hot chocolate, and World of Color seasonal non-alcoholic specialty beverage, and then 2 alcohol beverages, which we order from our server. We did it. Some tips for here. They came by and they told us that they're not going to take any more drink orders like after the show officially starts. So if you want alcohol beverages, you're allowed to order 2 at a time. This is the specialty cocktail. This is the lavender lime cocktail that you can only get here at the World of Color dessert party. So cheers. We're going to give this one a try. And then we do actually have backup ones there to also drink during the show.
We ordered 2 of those. And I also
really good. Oh, that's really good.
Ordered a coffee.
And then I also got a Diet Coke. It was a Diet Coke can. So it's not bottled drinks here, it is canned drinks. And then she got a coffee, and they'll bring that to her with cream. And then now what we're gonna do before the show starts is we are going to unbox our pins and try, because there are actually 3 pin options that you can have, and we're gonna give these desserts a try. We'll just try from my box. We don't have to open both food boxes right now. So first, look how cute this is. This is definitely the prettiest food item in the box.
Yep, the Mickey Wheel macaroon is what I'm calling it.
It's good. It doesn't taste super lemony. It's got like a lot of buttercream in it.
I'll show you the inside of it.
But it is really good.
It doesn't have a real flavor to it.
Yeah, it's kind of bland, but it's not bad. It's just not super sweet. It doesn't have a lot of flavor. All right, we're gonna try this Rice Krispie treat, which I think they could have cuted this up a bit. Like they could have put a Mickey or something on this to like make it a little cuter, but I don't hate it. It's just gonna like
I should open up my box.
Oh, I actually really like that. It has Fruity Pebbles in it.
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah, this is really good.
All kids will love it.
I love Fruity Pebbles a lot more than I love Rice Krispie treats. So, all right, I think this is
It tastes
another.
like Trix though to me.
Oh, it might be Trix. It's like a fruity cereal, but it is really good. This is that lemon bar. Or it's like a lemon cake. Yeah, that's really good.
We've already agreed that we love lemon, so
Lemon is one of our top things. So
you can hear the fireworks in the
and you can
background.
hear the fireworks are ending over at Disneyland right now, which means it's probably like 9:50, 9:55.
Yep.
All right, we have one more dessert to try, and then there's just some like assorted cheese and nuts, and I'm gonna eat all that stuff, but it's not as pretty or fun to show you guys. So this is that last dessert. Oh, there is actually forks in here. Should have probably used one of those. How am I gonna? It's almost it's like a cookie on the outside. It's
Yeah,
like
it looks like a cookie.
on the outside. All right.
You're biting the bottom.
I don't want to bite the whole thing. Look, it has chocolate in it. You eat yours how you want to eat yours, okay?
I'm gonna eat yours the way I want to eat mine.
That too. I really like that.
It's pretty on top.
That's really good. So, okay, of the things that we tried, my favorite was the lemon cake, followed by the Rice Krispie, then this cookie dessert, and unfortunately the cute one, in my opinion, was not my favorite.
Hey, it's the cutest. It
It
wins
is the
in one,
cutest,
in one
though.
race.
It
All right.
wins the cute race.
Are we gonna open up our pins?
Yes, but I think that's, is that, oh no, okay, mine's over
I
here.
pulled mine out.
All right, so there are 3 pin options, so hopefully we'll get
There's
different
glitter,
pins.
gold, or colored.
Yes, and I'm really bad at opening pin boxes, and it's dark.
Oh, I found it. I found the little pull thing.
Where is it?
Oh, now I pulled it and it's gone.
Look at that. break a nail doing this. Okay, plastic's gonna end up in my food. It's good. It's a good thing it's not well lit over here because when World of Color starts, we're gonna want it to be dark. Don't judge me. I got it. Hey, hey! Don't make me yell at you the way I yell at my kids. All right, we're racing. I think I got it. Just push the box out from the side. My hands are slippery. All right, I got the colorful one, the one that looks like it's the one on the outside of the box.
Is it glitter though? There's one that's colorful with glitter.
No, mine does not have glitter.
Okay. All right.
This is the one that I got. I'll turn it to make sure you guys can see it in all the angles. So this is my pin. Did you get the same one as me?
I don't know.
I cannot tell.
I cannot tell. Oh. I think we got the same thing.
I think
Mine's
we
just
got
colorful.
the same pin. Yeah.
Cheers. Same thing, which makes me happy, besties.
Cheers. Yay! Now we have matching World of Color dessert party pins. And I love this pin, so I am not bothered that it's not the gold one. I'd almost rather have mine look like a rainbow.
Yeah, I'd rather have the rainbow. Well, I'd rather have glitter, but because you know me. But this one's so cute.
So we are gonna finish this food. We're gonna eat these treats, and then we are gonna turn our camera towards World of Color Happiness to give you an idea of the view that we get to have at this table. We are not standing in the crowd over there, so that's honestly the best part.
Yeah, you get to sit down and just enjoy food.
Yeah. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.
We get in. I hope nobody hears this. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, that sounded amazing. You know what? I know we can handle more. Sing it with me.
I give up.
Close enough. Here we go.
Now that's incredible.
So the dessert party is officially over. There is a little bit of a post show that happens here for World of Color, so if you want to stick around, you can watch that. The show has officially ended, but what's happening right now is just a fun, like kind of finale song that's sort of like the music people walk out to. But overall, I think that was an incredible stress-free. We had a great table. The people at our table were also really fun since they were shared tables. And this dessert party was $94, but it came with reserve viewing, 2 alcoholic beverages, unlimited non-alcoholic beverages, and all those snacks and a pin. Honestly, one of the best values you can get at Disney. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching us. Come and try out the dessert party for World of Color Happiness. And if you have a magic band, always have that turned on at World of Color because it will match the colors of the show behind you. That World of Color dessert party was incredible and worth every penny that we spent. It was $94 for that experience, and that did include tax and tip, and overall, we loved it. We didn't quite finish our cocktails, so we are drinking those on our way out towards Disneyland. We also didn't finish all of our food, so my beautiful friend Allison here is going to show you that they will give you a bag to take whatever you do not finish to go, so you do not have to eat it in one sitting. As incredible as that was, it was a very quick turnaround. We got in about 20 minutes before the show started. Then the show's about 30 minutes. We had a little bit less than an hour for 2 drinks and a lot of food, and of course we were taking pictures. So just keep that in mind and enjoying ourselves and hanging out. So keep in mind, if you don't finish, just ask for a bag, and they're actually really cute, and then you can take your stuff to go. Cocktails are not allowed outside of California Adventure, but you are allowed to walk around inside of California Adventure with them. But by the time we go to the exit gate, this has to be gone, and we have to make our way over to Disneyland because we are trying to see if we can catch some of Paint the Night. We are almost back into Disneyland. Paint the Night started 5 minutes ago on Main Street, but it is a very slow parade. So our plan is to try to rush towards It's a Small World and see if we can catch the parade over there. We did it. We got to It's a Small World and we got a spot to watch Paint the Night, and it's just about to come around the corner in front of It's a Small World. got the Tapestry of Happiness show, which is a projection show on It's a Small World.
Now, we invite you to make more happy memories with us as we celebrate the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration with this dazzling display of magical moments woven together in a tapestry of happiness.
Y ahora, en celebración del 70 aniversario del Disneyland Resort, los invitamos a crear más recuerdos felices con nosotros con este desencante despliegue de momentos mágicos entretejidos en Tapestry of Happiness.
rest of your time at the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration.
Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome.
Gracias
Have a
por
great day.
acompañarnos en Tapestry of Happiness.
So that was Tapestry of Happiness, which is one of my favorite things that they've brought in for the 70th anniversary of Disneyland. But you may have noticed that we've actually been at Disneyland now for almost 12 hours. I don't even know if I told you what time I got here. We've been here for almost 12 hours and you haven't actually seen us go on a ride. And that's not because we weren't showing you, it's because we actually haven't gone on any rides. We've been focusing on all the new stuff for the 70th. But it is now 11:57 p.m. and we are finally going to go on one ride. We're going to go on It's a Small World because they've actually added Miguel and Dante into this ride and we are going to go and find them. So the last thing we'll be doing today is riding It's a Small World to see those characters that were added from Coco, and then after that we will be done with our day.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Look down, watch your step. Take off any bags or backpacks. Doors are closing. Tag to your back.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. Gracias.
That's it, we are all done. Disneyland Park is officially closed. We did our one ride for today, but we did so many other fun things. Hope you had a lot of fun coming along with us on our adventure today to celebrate Happy here at the Disneyland Resort. If you're not already, please make sure to like and subscribe here at our page Adventure Isle for lots more theme park fun, and we will see you guys next time. One good thing about staying out late at Disneyland after the park's closed is you do get to see some pretty cool lit up attractions on your way out of the park. And it is never this empty inside Fantasyland. So here's a little bonus feature for these Magic Band activations. Now that it's dark, we should be able to see these a little bit more clearly and they light up at night. So we're gonna start here with Snow White. Wait for that music to end. All right, number 2, we're gonna do the Tea Party. Number 3, this is my favorite. This is the carousel, and the carousel horse you're going to see is a very famous horse named Jingles. Alright, number 4 is going to be Peter Pan. I said this earlier, but just a reminder, reminder, these are our 5 original park attractions that are from here inside Fantasyland. All right, and now the last one, number 5, this is Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. I love that. You can see them so much better at night, but it's so cool to see all 5 of these Magic Band activations that were brought in for the 70th anniversary of Disneyland.